At a time when the Walt Disney Company surely cannot afford to lose one bit of advertising, I mean, look at the box office for the Marvels, and well, Wish is coming up as well. They have decided to pause all advertising on Twitter, or as it is currently known, X. And why have they decided to go next and go straight to TikTok and hope that the teens when tweens will show up there? Well, it may have something more to do with their ideological beliefs than anything offensive that they might have found in Elon Musk or that platform. Today, we're going to explain what's going on and why these companies fear Elon Musk and his plans right now. Hello, folks. Welcome back to the WDW Pro channel. It is always a joy when you elect to join us. Every moment you spend, we appreciate it. Truly, an attitude of gratitude. That's what we believe in here. Entertainment, they might not believe in that all the time. The industry, of course, but we do. We care about you. Folks, today we start with the New York Times. We are examining what's going on with Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, who suddenly is now being cast as someone very negative by the corporations. And of course, the corporate media is carrying the water for that. So what's really going on here? Just know, folks, that this is going to be a little bit spicy, and we're going to play very carefully. I'm going to be careful in what I say, but let's get into it right now. Over on the New York Times, it says, advertisers flee X, remember that's Twitter, as outcry over Musk's endorsement of something very bad grows. Disney, Apple, Paramount, and Lionsgate halted marketing on X, formerly Twitter, as Elon Musk faced a furor over bad stuff on his social media platform. Notice we're being careful on what we say. This by Ryan Mack, Brooks Barnes, and Tiffany Sue. They had to get 3 people to work on this. The blowback over Elon Musk's, and then they insert this, and folks, I'm here to tell you by the end of this video, you're not going to think that Elon Musk is a bad person. I don't think many people thought that before, but they present this as fact, and if I were Elon Musk, I wouldn't be happy about it. Gathered steam on Friday as several major advertisers on his social media platform cut off their spending after his comments. Disney said it was pausing spending on the platform, as did Lionsgate, the entertainment and film distribution company, and Paramount Global, the media giant that owns CBS. Apple, which spends tens of millions of dollars on the platform, also suspended advertising on the platform. A person with knowledge of the situation said. They followed IBM, which cut its spending on the same platform on Thursday. Mr. Musk, who bought that platform and renamed it X, has been under scrutiny for months for allowing and even stoking bad abuse on the site. Now, I have no idea what they're talking about in terms of the past. I have no idea what that is. That snowballed on Wednesday when the tech billionaire agreed with a post on the platform that accused particular people who are facing bad stuff amid a conflict in the world, watch me juggle this, of pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against other individuals that they claim to want people to stop using against them and supporting the immigration of hordes of minorities. Musk apparently said, you have said the actual truth. Now, I don't know what Elon Musk actually thinks about many, many things. In fact, understanding what any individual thinks about complex issues is quite difficult. I can tell you that Elon Musk has come out and said clearly he does not harbor any negative feelings for people who are Jewish. And I have to tell you here that I have no negative feelings for anyone who is Jewish. In fact, I think that every single person is divinely valuable. And so to harbor resentment or angst or ill will against people of any group, I think is atrocious. Now, there are some groups that are participating in acts that I dislike, and I very much disliked what happened in Israel with recent events in which people were treated extremely badly by those who came into their homes and did horrible things to them. I did not like that very much, and I understand that that was something that sparked a conflict in the world, and that conflict now will have ramifications, and people will be, well, they won't have a good time because of it. All of that said, folks, do I think that Elon Musk wants bad to happen to people who are Jewish? Of course not. Elon Musk, though, according to Reuters, under fire, threatens lawsuit against media watchdog. Because here's what Elon Musk suggests is actually happening here. Elon Musk threatened on Saturday to sue media watchdog Media Matters and those who attacked his social media platform X following moves by several large U.S. companies to halt advertising on the site after being promoted alongside very bad content. Musk and X have been under a microscope all week for that same stuff, supposedly because it was proliferated on the site since it was purchased in 2022. But here's actually what's going on. The liberal watchdog group, Media Matters for America, said earlier this week that it found ads for these companies being placed alongside ads promoting very, very bad things. Musk on Wednesday endorsed a post that is being claimed to be a very bad thing. But here's what Musk said. The split-second court opens on Monday. X-Corp will be filing a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters and all those who colluded in this fraudulent attack on our company, he wrote in a post. Now, what is he talking about here? And this is what frustrates me. It doesn't really say in this, and this is the problem with mainstream media, it doesn't say what it is he's alleging that they did. So I'll explain it to you. What Elon Musk is alleging happened here, and we're not making this allegation, we're just simply saying what Elon Musk is alleging to the best of our knowledge, is that Media Matters decided to run refresh posts over and over and over to a ridiculous and perhaps manipulative degree until they somehow managed to get an ad to pop up that was offensive and then screen capture that. Now, is it good that that can happen? No, it's not good. But there may have also been some efforts, and we don't know this, but there may have also been some efforts to manipulate what kinds of ads would show under certain accounts. And so all of this is not the typical user experience. I think I think everybody agrees that that's not the typical user experience and that this is something that is way out there. But then once that group put that out, what happened was that all of these companies suddenly fled from the service. They no longer wanted to have any of their content be viewed next to those kinds of posts. Now, again, this is way, way, way out there, but perhaps these companies needed a way to get out of Twitter/X. Now, if we want to know what Elon Musk really thinks, let's go back to before all of this kerfuffle broke out, and let's see what is it he actually thinks. And we can get better, I think, understanding of what it is the man believes by simply going back before it was part of a corporate narrative to suggest that he's something else. So this is out of the Hill, and this is from the 10th of November, far before we got into this issue. And Elon Musk says Israel could thwart with conspicuous acts of kindness. And so what he was doing here is, and I don't subscribe to this. I don't advocate for this. You know, I'm not taking any position whatsoever on this. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. But if you read the article, he essentially says that the way to win this thing is for Israel to, simultaneous to their efforts to eradicate a particular group, to also send in mobile hospitals and other things, mobile water distribution units, in order to win over the people with ultimate kindness. Now, I wish that were true. I don't know that it's true, but I wish it were true. But that was Elon Musk's position. And he also didn't say that they should not eliminate the threat. Musk made clear, read this article, Musk made clear that he was still in support of eliminating the bad guys, but that humanitarian initiatives could also squash the bad guys' support. Now, that doesn't seem to me to be this thing someone who is against Jewish people would say. So then the question becomes, all right, well, if this is what he was saying 10 days ago, but the corporate media wants me to believe this other thing 10 days later, what's really going on? And number one, well, we don't know if Media Matters is working alone or if they were in collaboration. We have no idea. But the other thing that we have to say about this, of course, is that there's an incentive in some of these companies to get away from Twitter/X. There's incentive for them to squash it. And particularly the reason that they would be interested in squashing it seems to me to be because it allows free speech. And in free speech, of course, that means that you can freely describe movies and content and video games and, well, any of their products and services in the way that you actually believe they deserve. In fact, if you don't like Disney, you can say whatever you like about them. That's not necessarily the case on other places of the web where they have managed to get control. We don't have to go into every single platform out there that seems to limit free speech. And let it be said, too, that as long as Twitter exists as a place where free speech is allowed, then they provide competition to all of those other sites and kind of hold those other sites in check to some degree. If Twitter/X goes away, or if they regain control of it, or they drive Elon Musk out of it, which I don't think they will, but if they succeed in trying to damage him monetarily and put the site under, then you can count on the ability for them to control what you say to be ramped up to 1,000. And why would they do that? Well, look no further than how Disney has been performing with their latest movies. They would rather you not know that The Marvels is performing very poorly. They would rather you not ask questions about Disney Plus. At least that's my belief about them. And that's not to say that they're a bad company in wanting that. I suspect that all the other corporations have similar thoughts as well. They want 5-star reviews, not 1-star reviews. And however they can get there, that would be a benefit. Twitter/X provides a very strong ability for consumers to respond negatively when corporations go bad. And for corporations, that's not a good thing. For Twitter/X, that has caught their ire. And we'll see how this plays out. I'm not alleging negative or bad behavior, or definitely not illegal behavior on any of these companies. I'm simply trying to say that it seems to me that the corporate message about Elon Musk does not match what the man was saying just 10 days ago or for the rest of his life. And if that's the case, then perhaps we should start to examine what it is that the corporate narrative is intended to do. And folks, that's where I leave it to you to decide. Folks, we had to go a little bit more deep today in terms of spicy content, but that is the job sometimes when it intersects with entertainment companies. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, share, subscribe. When you click it, you stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what it is you think about the situation. And don't forget that we have a major announcement on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time regarding thatparkplace.com. You want to check it out? Folks, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
No, hey Florence, what you doing? Thinking about Rome?
No, I wasn't. But thanks. Now I lost the game.
Dang it. Now I lost the game. Oh, no. Well, now you're a double loser.
Hey guys,
Game.
you know what would help you in your grief? Forgetting those things and filling your mind with articles from thatparkplace.com and using that website as a launching pad to get you lost in thought with all of the team from there.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, well, Flora, would you look down here?
I hate you. No.